It's right here. I don't even know what session this is. This is fun. And it's session six. I get it's section six or session six. But this is an absolute wonder, this collection, the California collection. And it is a great grouping. Well, you can read the intro right there. Indian Head 2.5 gold basic set, #1 all-time finest. Done. There it is, #1. The Indian $5 gold circulation strikes, #3 all-time finest. But again, these are amazing. To have both of these collections in the top 3 is just astounding. So some of the coins are finest knowns. You'll hear those. You'll hear some incredible pedigrees. Great stuff as well. There is only one piece of additional cataloger comments, and I will tell you what it is right now. Lot 4707. If you want to thumb through your catalog right now, or when we get to it, you can write a note to yourself. 4707 has been removed from the sale, so we'll skip right over that one. So just keep in mind, the other 11D is still in the sale. I will go over a couple things. I'm still a licensed auctioneer. Nothing's changed since the last sale, last session, so still licensed in the state of Texas. I'll handle this one by myself for Mr. Coots and his wonderful California collection. It's being presented by Heritage Numismatic Auctions. John has all of our internet bids over here to the right. Every item will open up on the high bid that we've had open on our website for, I don't know, 2 weeks or so, John, something like that. So every item will open up at the high bid, and we'll launch it from there in the live format and just see where it goes. Miss Emily, she is on Heritage Live, stage left, and that's where most of you will be communicating. We have a couple of agents here on the phone, but Heritage Live is the great, great live platform that puts you right here in the auction room. And we hope if you participated before, you really feel like that. We try to build the energy and put you right here. So wherever you are, sitting at your kitchen table or in your office somewhere, I hope you feel like you're right here at our world headquarters in Dallas, Texas, at Heritage Auctions. Sometimes a last-minute bid will come in. Emily will get a last-minute bid, and that's really because of the strength of someone's Wi-Fi, right? So as long as it's open on someone's machine, they can bid on it. No one can hit the back button. So if we do get a last-minute bid, don't think, hey, they can't hit the back button on their browser and revisit lots. No, can't do that. But if it's open on their screen, they can bid on it. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer for someone with maybe less than desirable Wi-Fi to get up into space, hit a satellite, and come down on Emily's computer. So just keep that in mind as we progress through the sale. It's not a reopening of a lot. Let's see. That might happen 1 or 2 times during the sale, although I don't think it happened last time in the Whispering Pines. 20% buyer's premium will be applied to the price of all lots. A couple things about the sale: cut bids. I think you're familiar with the bidding process, the increments. We move the lots about 10%. So from 5,000 to 5,500, 6,000, 65. At 10,000, it goes to 11, 12, 13. At 20,000, it goes to 22,000. 100 be 110, et cetera, et cetera. I think you get the picture. We kind of cut the increments up in the $500,000 mark, which we might reach today. I think hopefully we will on a couple of pieces. And I'll point those out. But if you're getting to a point in the bidding where you're thinking, don't want to go a full increment, or you can, or it's not working out, you can signal Emily with a cut bid. And that's a half increment, right, Em? So half increment. So instead of 10,000 to go to 11, it'd go to 10.5. She'll advance 10.5, and she'll yell that out on your behalf, just like you were here. And that's a great way. That's your tool. It's in your little bidding toolbox. It's not in mine. It's your tool to advance a little bit, get some items that you might want. And I'll make some suggestions along the way. Let's see, proxy bids or prior bids. Occasionally hear John say, prior bid, or I have a proxy bid of $11,000 or whatever. It just means that that's a tie. John had it first. As you might imagine, we do take the first one we had, right, as that's fair. And then we'll invite you to outbid them. Whether you outbid them or not is your discretion, your choice. What else? If you have any admin issues, you can call Vanessa Banda. She's right here at 214-409-3127. The Texas announcement stays the same. That this is required, this sale is being covered by a recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. P.O. Box 257, Austin, Texas 78711. Their phone number 512-463-6599. And that's all the admin stuff, folks. But now it's time to do the sale. And what a sale this is. This is the catalog you ought to be working from. It's a part of our Platinum Night catalog. That's why we're wearing purple, kind of our signature look, signature color. And we love that. I think anytime someone sees this at a coin show or an auction, that color is a trademark for outstanding coins and excellence. That's what it's a signal of. Everyone knows it. It is now the trademark look of what the best of the best can be. And that's what this sale is, the Don Coots Collection, California Collection. Let's see, a couple of things. I love the intro letter. The intro letter talks about in the 50s, I found filling holes in Blue Whitman albums exciting and rewarding. He chose Buffalo nickels. A lot of people chose pennies or Indian cents or Merc dimes or whatever it was you're collecting in those little fold-out things or the little Mylar. It's how we all started, or many of us who were kind of getting senior in years. And that's how Don started as well. It's exciting, and that was his launch into numismatics. And now here he is, selling the #1 registry sets. I mean, that's what happens. It just grows and grows and grows. Here we are today at the Platinum Night Sale for fun. So anyway, great stuff here. Both collections are 100% complete. Most coins in each set are CAC endorsed. That's huge. Every coin in the quarter series is special, but of course we have the 11D. That's the finest certified example at either PCGS or NGC. That has every element: rarity, popularity, and grade. It's got everything on it for it. The 11D Indian 5 is a great condition rarity. That's in gem, CAC endorsed. The 14S is an ex-Stephen Ducker or Bob Simpson coin. Those are two incredible numismatists who build amazing collections. So again, do you want the finest? Sometimes great collectors share those coins over periods of decades because they're the best coins out there and everyone wants the best. Anyway, that is it. So here we go, folks, on the Don Coutts California collection. And for all of our California folks, we know several of our clients are affected by the Palisades fire. Our hearts and prayers go out to you, certainly, because we have a lot of heritage clients out there as well. So wherever you are in California, we're thinking of you, certainly in the Palisades area for sure. All right, folks, or in the LA suburbs, just north of LA. This is we're going to start off with lot 4680 of the Don Coutts collection. We'll just call this lot 680. Is that all right with you, John? All right, this is the 1908 Quarter Eagle. We're going to do 2.5s first, and then we'll move to 5s. They're both the Indians. I love the designs, obviously the Incuse designs. Really, really great numismatic pieces. I find them very tough to grade, but you experienced folks, you've got a handle on it. This is CAC endorsed, folks. The CAC pop is 23 and 6, none finer. So again, we're kicking it off with the finest known out there, the 1908 John, lot 680 of the Don Coutts collection. 18.5, now to go to 19,000. Now to bid 19,000, I'm at 18.5, now to go to 19, there's 19, 20,000, now 22. Now to go to 22, I think we got a lot of room to go on this one. I'm at 20,000, now 22. Now there's 22, 24, now 26,000. Now to go to 26, I'm at 24, now 26 grand. 24, now 26, what do you think? 24, now to go to 26, I'll take the 25. I'll take the 25, or you can go all in at 26. You want to cut at 25 or all in? 26, he's all 28 right away, sir. I'm at 28 right away. One more bid at 30. What do you say at 30 grand? I still think a lot of room to walk on this one, even run. I'm at 28,000, now 30,000 for the 1908. Again, debut of the Indian design. First one out here. Everyone's probably looking at this going, should I save these? I don't know. I don't even know what to do with it. Back in 1908, this CAC endorsed, of course, as you might think. CNC and CAC endorsed, of course. It's a horse, of course. But anyway, this is, I am at 28,000. Now to go to $30,000. Anyone else? Sir, one more bid at 30. I'm at 28,000 here on HA.com. That's our internet bid. Anybody now at 30 grand? One more bid. Fair warning. All bids in now beyond 28,000. Then we'll sell it at $28,000 and it goes to internet bidder. Here we go. The 1909, only one finer. You're going to hear a lot of that throughout the Don Coutts collection sale. Finest known, only one finer, amongst the finest known, just like you did in Whispering Pines. That's what you get from great legacy collections like this, great registry sets. So here we go, folks. This is lot 681, the 1909. Kind of an important year in numismatics, John. 11,000, 12,000. Anybody now at 12? I've got 11 and change. I'm at 11,150, 152. Now to go to 12. Now to go to 12 grand. 11,152. Who's at 12? Anybody there at $12,000? I'm at 11,150. Now to go to 12,000 and even dozen. Are we going to leave it at 11,152? John, are we going to leave that there, right there for you? He says, I'm intending to. Anybody else now? Heritage Live, what do you think? All right, we'll sell the 1909 at 11,152. Who gets it? Internet buyer. Here we go. The 1910 tied for the finest best at PCGS. I love this. The October-November 1910 issue. This is the catalog you can get at Heritage. Listen to this. The 1910 issue of the Numismatist carried a notice from the mint director that the 1910 Quarter Eagles would be produced only in proof format. Apparently, late in the year, the decision was reversed, and 492,000 circulation strikes were minted. Don't you love that great cataloging from Heritage? What do you have? 14.5, 15,000, now 16,000, now to go to 16. I'm at 15, now bid 16,000, now to go to 16 grand. 15,000, anybody there at 16,000? I'm at $15,000. Who's there at 16 for the 1910 in Mint State 6? Can you imagine? This is one of just 15 examples as a 6 with just one finer as a plus. So, I mean, really, this is the top of the food chain for sure. I'm at 15,000, now to go to 16. Anybody there at 16 grand? 15 is in. Now to go to 16,000. Heritage Live, what do you think at 15.5? What do you say about that? Let's do that. For the Don Coots collection, again, one of the best quarter. I mean, this is the best quarter eagle. Anybody else? 15,000 it is, and it sells to 3295. Let me point out one other thing as we kind of get up to speed here. Is oftentimes in these registry sets, when the pop of a coin is maybe 10 or 12, that collector has viewed several of the coins in the top population and has chosen the one that's being presented to you. That often is the case. They have the access, they know the people, they know where the coins are, they get to choose amongst the best of the best, and this is what they chose. So keep that in mind when you see like, well, there are 6 or 7 coins in this population. If we're talking about the number one registry set, there's a real solid chance that amongst those finest, this is the finest or the most attractive piece. So keep that in mind as we progress. Folks, here we go. Lot 683 is the 1911 Philly, tied for the finest, PCGS certified. John, what do we have? 22,000, now 24. Now to go to $24,000. I'm at 22. Now to go to 24. Now to bid $24,000. 22 it is. Now to go to 24,000. Anybody at 24? I'm at 22. 23 also works as I take a sip. You can go to 23 if you like. 22 is good. 23 is better. You want to cut it up? Folks, cut up that bid and get a piece of this outstanding number one registry set. Number one. And not current. We're talking all time. All time. I'm at $22,000 for the 1911. Anybody else past that? Fair warning now. All bids in now beyond 22. We'll do it at $22,000. And who gets that? Internet bidder. All right, folks. This is it. We're right off the bat because of where it falls in the sale. One of the big coins comes up. So we're building to a crescendo here. Quickly, lot 684 is the 11D, arguably the most desirable of the quarter eagles. This one is a 6+, CAC endorsed. The 11D was the first quarter eagle struck in the Denver Mint. We put the significant examples of the 11D all the way from Mint State 65 to a 66+. Let's see where this coin falls. Let me just find it. Oh, there it is. Number one. Number one. This is it. There's nothing better. So think about this. The big things of rarity. Rarity, popularity, and condition. This coin has every one of them. John, what do we have? 240 now, 260,000. I'm at 240 now to go to 260. 240,000 out of it, $260,000. 240 now to go to 260, maybe 250, 260, 280 now to bid 280. Again, the coin in the grade. This is it. I'm at 260 now, 280,000. 260 now to bid 280,000. A 66+ PCGS CAC endorsed. It's got every box checked. 260 now, 280. The most popular coin in the series, the most desirable coin in the series, again, in the top grade. I'm at 260 now, 280 in the number one collection. I mean, really. I'm at 260 now, 280. There it is. There's the list of the coins. This is the big one right there on the top. And some of these other coins, very, very notable collections, but not as notable as this. I'm at 260 now, 280. Now to bid 280,000. What do you think there? Heritage Live will take 270 if you're thinking about this one. Big coin on the 11D 2.5. Big coin. Fair warning, 260,000 now to go to 270 perhaps. That would be the cut, or 280 all in. Thinking about this one, I'll give you some time on it because it's a big coin. Big coin. 260. Anybody else? 260,000. Fair warning at 260,000. Then we will wrestle this to the ground at 260,000. Who gets that one? 7335. Thanks for participating. Yeah, why not? Great one. Great one. All right, folks, let's move to 1912. That was the year of the Titanic. Bloop. Here we go. Just to let you know, give you a reference frame. Lot 685, the 1912. This is Mint State 6, the finest known former Bob Simpson coin. He was quite the collector. The pop is only 5 and 6. There's one out there and one in 66+. This coin. So there it is. This is it. Finest known, none finer. John, what do we have? 22 now, 24. 22 now, 24,000. Every collector wants the 1/0 next to their name in the registry. They want that one next to the coin, 1/0. This coin is 1/0. All right, so there it is. Cut bid at 23, 24 to top it. Now to go to 26, you want to go higher. I'm at 24 now, 26. I'm at 24,000 here for the 1912. 24,000 now to go to 26,000. Who's there at 26? 24,000 is it. Anybody at 26,000? 24 fair warning. 24,000. Anyone else? Anybody else beyond the $24,000 limit? Not limit, bid. Anybody else? 24, maybe go to 25,000 for the 1912 finest known, sole finest. It's not like sharing the bill. This is it. The marquee says finest known, that's it. Anybody else? 24,000 is the number, and we'll put 24 down. Who gets that? Internet bidder. All right, I love this. I have quotes around it. The present offering is just the 8th time that a Mint State 66 PCJS example of this issue has appeared at our auctions dating back to 1993. So not our first day doing this, folks. It's only appeared, this is the 8th time. The 1913 in Mint State 6. Can you imagine? John, what do we have? 13.5, now 14,000. Now to go to 14,000. I guess you could wait another, I don't know, 3 or 4 years for another one to come up. 13.5, now 14,000. I'm at 13.5 now to go to 14. 14 here, now to 14.5, 15. Sir, what do you say at 15? 15 grand? Give me the 15. Let's go 15. That's an easy one. That's 500 more. I'm at 14.5 now, 15,000. Now to go to 15, I'm at 14.5. That's HA.com. That's our internet bid. I'm at 14.5 now, 15,000. Anybody now at 15,000? Sure, 15. I think that's a safe bet. At 15 now, 16,000. 15,000, I'll bid 16. 15 it is. Anybody else? Heritage Live, 15,000 with the agent. Again, this is really, really rare. It doesn't pop up, and it's certainly not in this grade. I'm at 15,000. Number one registry set in this group. Number one. 15,000 now, 16,000. Fair warning for the Don Coots collection and the example, the 1913 example. Then we'll sell it at $15,000, and that's bidder number 700. Thank you, and that's a great acquisition. All right, folks. Here's another Pop 10. That means one Pop 1, none finer. Everyone wants that designation, right? They stand out on the registry listing, Pop 10. This is the 1914 in 7 finest certified example for the entire Indian. Listen to this. For the entire Indian Quarter Eagle series, the PC Pop report shows just 7 67s, 7 with none finer. That's in the whole series. 5 of those pieces are dated 1908. So let's take those out. 1 is dated 1929, and this 1914 are the only options for collectors seeking that. So if you even want a type coin, you got to go through this one. This is a big one. Pop 1 and 7, none finer. John, what do we have? 82, 85, now 90. There's 90 now to go to 95,000, 90 to bid 95. On the 1914, sold, finest certified, 90,000 now 95. 90,000 now to go to $95,000 on the 1914. Anyone else now? $90,000. Pop 10 on this. I'm at 90,000, go to 95, 92.5. 92.5 here in a cut bid, 95 here. I'm at 95 now to go to 100,000. I'm at 95 now to bid 100. Heritage Live, I'd take the $5,000 insurance policy out. I'm doubling the increments. 100,000 now to 110. Now to 110 on the 1914. I'm at 100,000 out of bid 110,000. What do you think out of 110? 100,000 now 110. $100,000 fair warning. Anybody else? Anyone else now at 105 and a cut? Now to go to 110. I'm at 105 and a cut bid. Now to 110 to top it. Anybody want to top that one? At 105 now to go to 110. 110 now to bid 120. 110 now to 120,000. Anybody at 120? Heritage Live met at 110. 115 is good. Another cut bids. The cut bids keep chopping it up, but it ain't going to last. 1914, the finest sort of certified. I'm at 115 now 120. 120 now 130. 120 go 130. 130 I'm at 120 now 130. Makes sense. Makes sense. Let me read it again. Pop 10. There are only 7 67s across the whole series. 130 now 140. And 5 of those are in one date, the 1908. So kind of take those out of it a little bit. 130 now 140, 130 now 140,000. 130 now to go to 140, the 1914 in 7. Good heavens on this. And I love the Pop report. I have it highlighted. 1 in 7, 0 finer. That's as of 11/24. 140,000 now to go to 150,000. Again, every time I read a Pop report, it's out of this book. That's at the time of printing of this. So, things can change, obviously, but that's what I know. That's what I have in front of me. 140 now, 150,000 for the 1914. I'm at 140 now, 150. Who's at $150 now? 140 now, 150,000. I'm at 140 now, 150. 140 now, 150. Maybe 145. I would go 150. I'd say, you know what, the heck with it. Let's put it all in. Let's go 150,000. Did you get the 1914? I bid 150 grand. I got it or I didn't get it. I don't know. 140 now to 150. Anyone else? Fair warning on 140,000. Anybody else? Heritage Live. Anyone else then? All bids in now. All bids in beyond the $140,000 mark. Let's do it at $140,000. It goes to 3, 2, 5, 6. Moving along, the 14D. The present coin was cataloged by David Akers. Don't we miss him? Wouldn't the numismatic hobby be just another little increment better if he was still around? I think so. This is cataloged by David Akers in his sale of the celebrated Thainby Price collection. There it is. This is his quote of David Akers. a beloved numismatist. Without question, this is my favorite quarter eagle in the Price collection, and it's a coin that would be difficult, if not impossible, to duplicate, et cetera, et cetera. Ladies and gentlemen, the 14D and 7, what are we going to do? 46,000, now to $48,000. Again, noteworthy for David Akers, the late David Akers, to comment. 47 now, 48,000. 47 now, 48 grand. Now to go to 48. 47 now, $48,000. 47 go 48. Anybody else? 47,000 now to go to 48. 48 now 50. Now to bid $50,000. I'm at 48 now to go to 50 grand. Come on, $50,000. 48 now to go to 50. In a hobby where it can be a lot of chit chat about other personalities, David Akers always stood above. I got to tell you, that guy was, everyone loved that guy. 48 now to go to 50 grand. Now to go to $50,000. 48 now 50. Anybody at 50,000? Just to pay tribute a little bit to David Akers today. Don, I hope you don't mind. I'm sure you don't. 48,000 now $50,000. This is the 14D and 7. Finest known. I'm at 48,000 now to go to 50. Now to go to 50 grand. Anybody $2,000? Again, I talk about the insurance policy. Go to 50 on this, 2 grand more, because your opponent's going to have to go to 55,000. That's 7 grand more than it is now. So you go 2 grand, your opponent has to go 7,000. Think about it. $2,000. Put your name in the lead now. If you were at 46, go to 50. Go to 50 grand. Anybody else? 48 now to go to 50. Fair warning. All right, we'll do it at 40. What's that? Yeah, sure. Give you a second. Yep. Yeah. Just put it up. Someone asked for just a moment, so we're going to give them a moment. No. I'm at 48. Big, definite, good call at 50. Anybody I wouldn't cut it, that's for sure. Anybody want to go to 50? You want to go to 50 grand. 48 now to go to 50. It's the 14D and 7, the finest known. Anybody from the finest collection at that? 50 grand, great call, great bid. 50 grand out of 55. With the agent at 50,000, now to go to 55. Again, this coin is without question, and of course, David Akers, the guy who knew a thing or two about gold, 50,000 out, and the finest gold pieces, 50,000 out, 55 rather. Anybody at 55, $50,000, 52.5, they cut you out. You want to go to 55, 25 more. He's at 52.5, great bid. I'm glad I hung in there for you, Heritage Live. I'm at 52.5 now to go to 55,000, 52.5 bid 55. They look like they were the last two standing. Anybody else now? Beyond the 52.5, one more bid, Heritage Live, finest known. We'll do it at 52,500, and it goes to 73.79. Here we go, the 1915 and 6. The present example is tied for the finest that PCGS or NGC have examined. That's it, tied. What are we going to do? 14.5, I think, deserves a lot more. Look at the great patina on this. There's 15, 16, 17. I think we got a long way to go on this one. I'm at 16, 16.5, 17. Can you do 17? I'm at 16.5 now, 17. Miss Emily, what do you think? Can you do more? Heritage Live, I would. 16.5 now, 17. Number one registry set out there, the Don Coots California collection. I'm at 16.5 now, 17,000. Anybody now at 17? 16.5 it is, bid 17. Come on, 17 grand. Where's the 17? 17, thanks. Now to go to 18. I don't even have my pen in my hand. I'm not writing anything down yet. Not for a coin that looks like that. Absolutely incredible. Top 9, single digits. Top 9 and 66, none finer. Period. 17,000, now 18. Now bid 18,000. I'm at 17 now to go to 18. 17 now to go to 18 grand. Who's there at 18? 17,000, bid the 18,000. Anyone else? 17,000 now. Anyone else? Fair warning at 17 grand. Fair warning at 17. Heritage Live, what do you think? 17,000 is the number. Then let's do it at $17,000. Goes to 7263. Outstanding. All right, the 25D. Unbelievable. This is, again, we took a big break, right? 1915 and 1925. What did the Mint, were they on vacation for 10 years, Emily? She's like, yeah, apparently so. Here, this one is in 66, CAC endorsed. John, what do we have on this one? 11.5, 12,000, now 13, 12,000, now 13. And the Philadelphia Mint, they took an 11-year break. Good heavens. But anyway, I'm at 12 now, 13. 12 go 13,000. I'm at 12 now, $13,000. Anybody at 13? 12 it is. Mint State 66. Important opportunity here. We have, this is a premium gem, exceptional luster, sharp design definition, and again, the beautiful rose and lime green surfaces. I love the look. I'm at 12 now, 13,000. 12 go 13 or 12.5. Anybody else? All right, we'll do it at $12,000. Goes to 7335. The 1926, another one, finest known out there, or at least among the finest known. 1926. John, what do we have on this Mint State 66? It's a gem, 85, 9,000, now 95. 9,000 over here on HA.com, 95. There's 10. How about 11,000? I've got 10, HA.com. That's our internet bid. Now to bid 11,000, 10.5 now 11. Can you do me 11, John? I'm at 10.5 now 11. He says, not quite, but 10.5 now to go to 11,000. What do you say at 11? 10.5 is the number. Anybody else? 10.5. Fair warning then. Fair warning beyond 10.5. Heritage Live, I think you ought to top this cut. Good heavens. Finest #1 registry set ever. None numerically finer. So you have the word finer, finest written all over this. Anybody else? 10.5 now to 11,000. We'll do it at $10,500 goes to 3145. Here we go, the 1927. Here we go. It says here, Eagle had a mintage of 388, the third lowest of the series behind the 11D and the 14. We saw how those did. David Akers observed, along with the 26, this issue is generally the most attractive of the series in high grade. And you got a chance to buy it out of the finest registry set, John. Should be more. 13.5, 14,000. I've got the 14, 15, now 16,000. I'm at 15 now to go to 16. 15 goes $16,000. I'm at 15 out of it, 16. 15 here, now 16 grand. What do you think? It's 16,000. I'm at 15 now to go to 16. Heritage Live, talk to me at 16. You ought to be talking. You ought to be speaking up. Anybody else? I'll take 15.5 if it matters. 15.5 now to move it along. I'm at 15,000 now to go to 15.5. Anybody else? Fair warning at 15,000. Fair warning at 15. Heritage Live, what do you say? Anybody else then? Then we will do it at $15,000, and it goes to internet bid. Here we go. Frosty Premium Gems stored in a freezer. No, but from the Don Coots collection of Mint State 6 on the 1928, John. 13,000. Now 14,000. 13 now to go to 14. 13, yes, go 14 grand. 13 now to go to $14,000. 13 now 14. 1928. That was a great year, wasn't it, John? Yeah, it was. 13,000 now to go to 14. 14,000 now, based on his memory, he says it was a great year. 13 now 14,000. I'm at 13 now 14. 13 go to 14,000. Anybody else? 13,000 is the number. 13.5 would work as well. Heritage Live, if you're thinking about it, $13,000. Net bidder. The 1929, tough year, 2.5 Indian. This is the Mint State 5 Plus, a Gem Plus, CAC endorsed, folks. Again, another tough example. What do we have? 9,000 go $9,500. 95. Emily, is that thing still plugged in? She says, yeah, 9,000 go 95. Remember, folks, again, when you're talking about the #1 registry set, you're talking about coins that have been scrutinized and probably compared against other coins of similar grade. And this is what that collector chose. So just keep that in mind. I'm at 9 grand now to go to 95. $9,500, I'm at 9,000. Did I mention CAC endorsed? This one's got that endorsement. I'm at 9,000 now 9,500. 95, thank you. 95 now to bid 10. 10,000 now 11. You want to do 11,000. I'm at 10,000 now bid 11. 10,000, come on, $11,000. 10,000 is the number. Let's do it at 10 grand, and that goes to Internet Buyer. The 1908 in 6 plus, good heavens. CAC endorsed as well. CAC pop is 12 and 6, one finer. So you are right there. You are way up there in altitude. What do you have, John? 28,000. Now 30,000. 28 now to go to 30. Thanks, Tara. Appreciate your work there. 28 now to go to 30. 28 now to go to 30,000. 28 now 30. 28 now $30,000. 28 now to go to 30. What do you think of 30,000? I'm at 28,000 now $30,000. Anybody there at 38? At 28 now to go to 30. 28 now to go to 30. 29, sir? Sure, 29 now to go to 29. I got the 30 now 32. 30 here now 32,000. I'm at 30 grand now 32,000. There she goes. First platinum night under her belt. Boom. In her holster. Yeah, 30,000 now 32. Like a rock star. There you go. 30,000 now 32 grand. 30,000 now 32. 30,000 now 32,000. I'm at 30,000. Anybody else? Fair warning. Fair warning. One more cut. What do you say, sir? I'll offer you the cut. You want to go cut? I'm at 30 grand now 31 or 32. Fair warning then. Fair warning. I'm at 30 grand. We'll do it at $30,000 for the Don Coots California collection. Internet bidder. Thank you. Moving along, the 08 Denver in 4 plus. Tough coin, John. What do we have? 32, 34, 36 now. Now to go to 36. 34 now 36. Again, from the finest collection. This is it. The #1 registry set. This 08D, we're talking at $3,400. Are you kidding? 3,400 now 36. Anybody 36? Someone ought to 36. Thank you. Now, is this really a big decision under 5 grand? I'm at 36 now, 38. 36 now, 3,800. I'm at 36, go $3,800. Anybody else? Fair warning. Mint State 64 plus, low mintage on this coin. Just under 150 grand on the mintage. So really, really low mintage on this one. And it's a 4 plus. I'm at 4,000 now, 42. Anybody want to yell out 5 grand and save us some time? That's okay. That's okay. We'll go 42. $4,200 for now, 42. Now to bid 42. Now to go to 42. Heritage Live, 41 works as well. Fair warning on the Don Coots example, the 1908 D2.5 in 4 plus, that sells for $4,000. Goes to 7109. Here we go. The 08S in 5 Gem Plus. John, I love it. He likes it too, Emily. Do you like it even more? 16.5, now 17. Heritage Live, what do you think? 16.5 goes 17,000 on the 08S. Third lowest mintage here. San Francisco Mint produced only 82,000 of these. Are you kidding me? I'm at 16.5. Now to go to 17. 16.5 now $17,000. I'm at 16.5 now 17. 16.5 now 17,000. 16.5. Anybody else? Fair warning at 16.5. Heritage Live do the 16.5. Now to go to 16.5. I'm sorry, I'm at 16.5 now 17,000. Now to go to 17,000. 16.5 it is. Do I see a bidder in the back? No. 16.5. Anybody else? $16,500, and that goes to internet bidder. The 1909 Mint State 6. Again, John, these are the top dogs here. These are none numerically finer. Let's do it. 11,000, now 12, now 12,000. I'm at 11,000 out of bid 12. Now to go to 12 grand. I'm at 11,000, bid the 12. What do you think of 12,000? 11,000, now 12. Come on, 12,000. 11,000 out of bid 12. Heritage Live 11.5 again works. Use those cut bids. I'm not seeing a lot of cut bids. Are you seeing them, Em? I'm not seeing them. I'd like to see them. I'm at 11,000. Take 11.5. Let's do that. Let's go 11.5. 11,500. Anybody else for the 1909? Fair warning, 11,000. Heritage Live, all bids in now. All bids if you're in beyond 11,000. Then let's do it at $11,000, and that goes to internet bidder. All right, the 1909 Denver, yes, the 1909D. This is a gem coin in 65. Here it is, the 1909D Half Eagle is a popular type coin in Mint State 65. Above this grade, the 09D is a condition rarity. This, a very nice gem coin. John? 62.50 now 65. Take 65 now, 62.5 now to go to 65. 62.50 bid $6,500. 62.50 now 65. 62.5 now 6,500. 62.50. Fair warning then. Anybody else? 6,500. John, tell me 7. You got 7? He says no more. But Emily, I think you're going to speak up and tell me 7 because I'm going to take a sip and I expect it to be here. I put that cup down with authority there, and I'm at 6,500 now, 7. You can't phase her. Can't phase her. She's just a bam, steadfast. 65 now, $7,000. Go 7. Anybody else? 65. How about a cut bid, Em? Can you arrange that? 67.50. Heritage Live, can you do that for me on the 09 Denver? All right, we'll do it at $6,500. 3284. Here we go. Now, the 09D in 66. Good heavens, population 5, a mere 5 coins. Who knows if there are duplicates? Maybe there are. But anyway, pop 5, none finer, John. 15,000, 16,000, now 17, 16, now $17,000. I'm at 16, bid 17. 16,000 now to go to 17,000. I'm at 16 grand, now 17,000. What do you think? 16,000, 17,000, 18, now 19. I'm at 18, go to $19,000. Now to go to 19, I'm at 18,000, bid 19. What do you say at 19,000? I'm at $18,000 for 19,000, 20, now 22. 20,000 now to go to 22. 20 grand, now 22. Heritage Live, what do you say? I'm the 09D in 6. Can you imagine? This is the coin right here in front of you. You can't get better. It just can't. I'm going to shop around. No, you're not going to shop. You can't shop around. I'm at 21,000, now 22. 21 now 22,000. 21 now 22. Anybody else? I've gone the cut, sitting on the cut. Get me off of it at 22,000. Excuse me, Heritage Live, what do you say at 22? Miss Vanessa, she likes the coin at 22,000. I know, she's smiling big at it. I'm at 21,000 now, 22. $21,000 is the number. We'll settle that. Who gets that? 7109, one of our very first bidders with us from the beginning. Wow, thank you very much. Okay, the 090, a super, super popular date, folks. The 090 Half Eagle in 63. I know what you're saying. It's a 63. Excuse me, that is super tough. This is CAC endorsed on this one. Population is 9 and 3. There are a few finer out there, but this is the 090. Look at that O mint mark. Isn't that cool? Look at that thing. I could stare at it all day. But Doug Winter also notes, it is not especially scarce coin in cert grades, but is exceedingly popular due to its status as a one-year type, right? One-year type. Recent years, the level of demand for this coin has soared, and now it ranks as one of the most popular New Orleans issues of any denomination. Folks, here we are, the 19090, 2.5 in Mint State 3, John. Now 75. Took a big introduction, but it's a big coin. Sorry. I'm at 70 now, 75. 70,000 now, $75,000. I'm at 70 for the 090. Look at that great patina. Don't you love that coppery look? I love that on a gold coin. 70,000 now, 75. 70,000 now, 75 grand. Who's there at 75? 70,000 now, 75. I'll take 72. 72.5 on a cut. He's got 75 already. Let's go 80,000. We're off and running, folks, for the 090. One-year type. This is the whole deal. I'm at 75 now to go to 80,000. Now to go to 80. We're in the Half Eagle section now. I'm at 75 now to go to 80. 75 now, 80. What do you think? Anybody else? 75 now to go to $80,000. 75. 77.5, there's 80, now 85. I've got 80 here. Now to go to 85,000. Heritage Live, go the 85 for the 090 in 3. CAC, folks. This is right there with the very best. This can certainly sit on the court with all those. I'm at 80,000 now, 85. 80,000 or the field, John, if you're a baseball guy. 80,000 now, 85, or a football guy. 80,000 now, 85, or the ice if you're a hockey guy. 80,000 now, 85. 80,000 now to go to 85. $80,000. I'll take 82.5. If you've got the cut bid, why not get the 19090 out of the way? Why not take that off your to-do list as a collector? Get that done now. CAC endorsed as well. I'm at 80,000 now to go to 85. Fair warning at 85, 82.5, 82.5. I've got 85 already. Now to go to 90. Now to go to 90 grand. I'm at 85. Now to bid 90. What do you say at 90,000? What do you say at 90? I think we got some room to go on this one. Anybody, you want to go to 90,000? One more bid, perhaps. I'm at 90,000. This is a crazy popular coin, the 090. Crazy popular. At 85 now to go to 90. Anybody else then? Fair warning at 85,000. Any other hands in the air? Any other bids? All bids in now beyond 85. Then we'll do it at $85,000, and that goes to Internet Bidder. Thank you. Here we go, the 09 San Fran and 64 plus CAC endorsed. John, what do we think? 7. There are no 5s. I'm sorry, there are a few 5s, 6 finer, but we're talking way up there. I'm at 17 grand now, 18,000. Miss Vanessa, I'm at 17,000 now, 18. Now to go to 18 grand, come on, 18. I'm at 17,000, bid the 18,000 bucks. 17, yes, go the 18. Anybody there at 18,000? What do you say, Miss K? K's thinking about it at 18,000. 17, I need your hand in the air, though. 17, now 18. What do you say? Anybody else? 17,000, fair warning. Fair warning at 17,000. Then we'll do it at 7. Yeah, you want to go to 18? Yeah. We're on the 1909S. Popular date here. This is in 64 plus. Very, very few 5s. Very few. And this is so close. It's a whisper away from a 5. CAC endorsed at the 4 plus level. Anybody else? You want to go to 60? You want to do it? Sure, 18, I'm at 17.5. Now to go to 18,000. I'm at 17.5 here with the agent. Now to go to 18 grand. CAC endorsed as a 4 plus. Again, so close. Anybody else now at 18,000? I'm at 17.5 now, 18. Come on, 18,000. Anybody else then? Let's do it then at 17.5. Another great acquisition for bidder number 700. Correct? Same bidder number throughout? 700. Thank you. Here we go. The 1910 Gem Plus tied for the finest at PCGS. CAC endorsed as well, John. 14.5, 15. Now to go to 15,000. I'm at 14.5 now, $15,000 for the 1910. We're talking about half eagles now, folks. Look at this one. 5 plus, Gem Plus, better than a gem. In a CAC as well, endorsed ex-Bob Simpson coin. That guy knew what to collect, that is for sure. But I'm at 14.5. Now 15,000. 14.5, go 15, there's 15. Basically a prior. Give me 15.5, folks. Give me 15.5. I'm feeling the 15.5 for you. Go a cut bid. Anybody? Cut bid at 15.5. Don't go to 16. I'll go 15.5 though. What do you think at 15.5? I got $15,011. You want to go 15.5? Heritage Live? Yeah, 15.5. Thanks. John, you can't top that, can you? No. Good bid. 15.5 now, 16,000. 15.5 now, 16. What do you say? Anybody at 16? 15.5 is the number for the 1910. 15.5 now for the Gem Plus, tied for the finest at PCGS. Tied for the finest registry set of all time. Well, this one's number 3. 15.5. Now to go to 16. Anybody else at 16,000? We'll do it at 15.5, and that goes to 3297. Here we go. The 1910D Soul Finest CAC example. Soul Finest. Only one. Pop one. You're the only one on the block. Lot 704, John. 46. 45. What do you have? 50. 55. Now 60. John, you got anything else? 60 now, 65. Doesn't matter. Miss Emily's playing. 65 now, 70 grand. I'm at 65 now, 70 for the 10 Denver. 70, 75, 75 now, 80. Now 80. Soul Finest. The only one. CAC is 1 in 66, none finer. 85,000 now, 90. 85 now to go to 90. By the way, the population, just general, is just 3 in 6, 1 in 6 plus, 3 finer. And again, this is the Soul Finest at CAC. And don't think those other coins didn't try it out there. I'm at 100 grand now to 110. 100,000 now 110. I'm at $100,000 now to go to 110. $100,000 for the 10D Soul Finest CAC example. And that means something, doesn't it? 100,000 now, $110. Who's at $110? $110 now. I'm at 100,000 now to $110,000. What do you think? $100,000 on 105 now to go to 110. 105 now 110. I'm at 105,000 now to 110. Come on, 110. 105 it is. Anybody at $110,000? 105. Fair warning. We are selling the Don Coots California collection of 2.5 Indians and 5 Indians. We're on the 5 Indian part. I'm at 110,000 now for lot 704, the 1910 Denver. And Mint State 6, just incredible coin. I'm at a 110 now, 120. 110 now, 120 or 115. You could do that. You could go 115 if you like. That's another option for you. Again, that's not my tool, that's yours. You want to do 115? Heritage Live, you want to go 115? I'm going to 110. I got to move along. 110, now 115. You're thinking, $5,000. I'm already at 110. Anybody want to go a little bit more? Put yourself in the lead? 110,000 is the number. We'll make it a 110. Who gets that? 7335. Outstanding. The 10 San Fran, John, near gem, 64 plus. And again, so tough. We list all the coins from 64 plus to 65, and there it is. It's among the top 10. What do we have? 23, 32,000, now 34,000, 32, now 34. And again, super hard to get any better than that. There are a few 65s in there. Appearances, by the way. 32, now 34, now 34,000. I'm at 32, now 34. Did I mention CAC endorsed at a 4 plus? I should have. If I didn't. Anyway, 32 now, 34,000, 32 though, 34. We gave it a full page photo on that one, Miss Vanessa. 32 now, 34 grand, now to bid 34, 32,000 now, $34,000. 32 now, 34, 32 it is. Anybody else? 32,000, bid 34. Heritage Live, what do you think? Anybody else then? Fair warning beyond the 32,000, maybe 33, maybe that's your number. I don't know. All right, we'll do it at 32,000 and that goes to 7224, outstanding. Moving along, lot 706, the 1911 in Gem Plus, CAC, the 11 Philly. Look at the reverse. Great look on this Gem Plus coin. John, what do we have? 9250 on the Don Coots California collection. There's 10,000. How about 11? How about 11? I'm at 10,000, now 11,000. I'm at 10,000, now at 11. 10 grand, now 11. I'm going to take a sip. Well, there's 11. John's got 12. Now your call at 13. John, anything else on you? All right, I'm at 13,000. Emily, it's just us at the show here now. I'm at 13,000. What do you say? Got my dance partner right here, folks, or you have your dance partner. I'll just watch you guys. 13,000 now, 14,000. 13 now to go to 14. 13 go 14,000. Anybody else? I'm at $13,000. Fair warning beyond that. Anyone else? Heritage Live, anybody else now beyond the $13,000 level? Then we'll do it at $13,000. Goes to? I'm sorry, what was it? $7,300. All right. Yeah, $7,300. I'm sorry. Yeah, $7,300. Yeah, I got you. All right, got it. $7,300. All right, folks, like I mentioned, we're going to skip 707. That is removed. We're on 708. All right, 708, big coin here. Just to let you know, 4708, the 11D in Gem, CAC. I got to tell you something. Over the last 32 years, Heritage has presented 9 Mint State 63s, 14 65s, and 2 Mint State 65s, this being one of them. Jim O'Neill's coin was a 65 plus. That was the only other time. This is a CAC endorsed piece. It is absolutely outstanding. David Akers writes, the 11D Half Eagle is a strong candidate for the rarest regular issue 20th century U.S. gold coin in Mint State 64 better condition. And in fact, it may be the only issue of which there is not even at least one known specimen that is an unquestioned Mint State 65. He wrote that a couple of years ago. This is it, folks. What a beauty. We're at lot 708. John, let's do it. 230, 240 now to go to 260,000. Anyone at 260? I'm at 240 now. 260, 240,000 now to go to $260,000. Anybody at 260? I know there's going to be a bid at 260. I'm at 240 now. 260. Anybody else? I'm at 240. How about 250 then? Heritage Live, I can't believe we're cutting up the bidding this early. I'm at 240. Now to bid 260 for the 11D in Gem. CAC endorsed. 250. Now 260. Cut bid at 250. Now to go to 260. I'm at 250,000 now to go to $260,000. Anybody else now? 250 now, 260. A couple of folks on the phone chatting about this one to go to 260. I think this is such an easy decision under 300. Certainly under 275. I'm at 250 now to go to 260. Anybody there at 260? 250,000. Fair warrant 260. Now 280. 260 is in. That's in the bank. 260 is in the bank. You can wipe that away with a 280 bid. You can wipe that away with 280. Wipe the smile away, too. But I'm at 260 now, 280,000. Put a smile on your face, folks, for 280. This is the 11D Half Eagle, the 5, in Mint State Gem, CAC endorsed, graded by PCGS. I'm at 260 now, 280. Sir, any other bids from you, perhaps? 260, go 80. Anybody want to go 270? I'm giving you all the chance, all the time to get the bids in on a great coin. I want you to get it. Fair warning then. Fair warning on lot 708, the 11D5. Anybody else in Gem? Good heavens, this is so super rare. Fair warning then. Fair warning it is. We'll do it at $260,000. And it goes to 3298. All right, the 11S in Gem Plus, again, condition census. Pretty nice piece, John. What do we have on this former Simpson coin? 43, now 44, now 44,000. I'm at 43, now 44. What do you think at $44,000? 43 go the 44s. Anybody at 44,000? 43,000 go the 44. There's 44, 46, now 48. Now to go to 48 grand. Anybody at 48,000? I'm at 46, now 48,000. Fair warning at 46. Anybody at 48,000? 48,000. Oh my gosh, here comes Miss Tony. Wow. 46,000 now 48,000, wearing her signature purple for the Platinum Night festivities. 46 now 48,000. 46 now 48 now 50. There's 50 now 55. 50 go 55,000. I'm at 50 grand now to go to 55. 50,000 it is now to hit 55. Now to go to 55,000. 50,000's in the bank. 52.5 also works, folks. Those cut bids again, they're there for you. They're not there for me. 50,000 now 52.5. Get your name on this one. Again, 52.5. Look at the beautiful patina, that orange toning. Oh my gosh, mwah, I love it. 52.5 now 55,000. Now to 55. 52.5 go 55,000. Anybody else? Anybody beyond that? 52.5 now to go to 55,000. Heritage Live, what do you think? From the Bob R. Simpson collection. Now, of course, from the Don Coots collection. And now it's going to be in your collection. Anybody else then? Anyone else past 52.5? Then we'll do it at 52,500 goes to 3299er. The 1912, John, this time it's the 5. Gem Plus, tied for finest at PC. 7250. This is lot 710. 75, 8,000, go 85. 8,000, go the 8,500. 85, come on, 9. There's 9. Now 9,500. 9,000, go 95. I'm at 9 grand, go 95, 10,000. John says so. You got 11 for me, Miss M. I'm at 11, 10,000, now 11. What do you think at 11,000? 10, go $11,000. I'm at 10,000, now 11. 10,000, fair warning. 10 it is. Anybody at 11,000? The 1912 in Gem Plus. 10,000 it is. 10,000 it stays. Who gets it? Internet buyer. Here we go. The 12S 564 CAC, only 2 finer. So you're really, really, again, in the stratosphere as far as condition. John, I love number 711. Let's do it. 28,000, 30, 32 now 34, 32,000 now 34,000. 32 now to go to 34, 32 it is now to bid $34,000. What do you say? 34, John says 36, now I'll take 38. 36 now, $38,000. A couple of new bidders coming in the room. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I'm at 36 now, 38. 36 go 38,000. 36 bid 38. Any 37, 38 now to go to 40. Now to bid 40,000. 38 now to go to $40,000. Come on, 40. 38,000. Anyone else then? Heritage Live, what do you think? I'm at 38 grand. Now to go to 40. 40,000. John's got a little bit more. 40,000. Basically a prior. $104 more. 40,000 and a couple of bucks. Anybody at 41,000 on a cut? That's what I would do, but what do I know? 40. Anytime you hear kind of an oddball bid like that from Heritage Live, our internet bid, I think it might be a good call. 42, they're in all in. 42 now, 44. 42 now, 4,400. 44,000. Sorry about that. 42 now, 44,000. 42 now, $44,000. What do you think? Heritage Live. Anybody else? 42,000 now to go to 44. Anybody at 44,000? 42,000 is the number. Fair warning then. Anyone beyond the 42,000? Anyone else? Then we'll do it at $42,000. Goes to 3299. Continuing on with the 1913 ex-Bob O'Neill and ex-Bob Simpson. So really, really amazing stuff here. The 1913 in Mint State 6, Jim O'Neill, I meant Jim O'Neill and Bob Simpson. 2 incredible collectors who amassed an incredible collection. Now it's in the Don Coots collection. This is the number 3 all-time, and now it's going to be in your collection. Ladies and gentlemen, lot 712, John. 18.5, going a lot more. 20,000 now, 22. 20 now, 22,000. I'm at 20 now to bid 22. Again, this is an incredible condition rarity. Red Registry Collectors of Finer 13 Half Eagle just does not exist. Just doesn't exist. 20,000 now, 22. Now 22. I've got 22 here, now 24. 22 in the bank here. 24 now, 26 now, 28. 28 now to go to 30. Now 30 grand. Go to 30. 30 already. 32 now, 34. Now to go to 34,000. 32 now, 34. A lot of bidding just happened there. Use your cut bid. Get on the board at cut bid at 33. Anybody want to use the cut bid at 33? Again, this is a former Jim O'Neill and Bob Simpson coin. Again, those guys could put together some massive collections. Beautiful stuff. 32 now, 34,000. 32 now, 34. Anybody at 34,000? I'm at 32. 32 grand now, 34,000. 32 it is. Fair warning then beyond that. 32,000. Let's do it at $32,000. And it goes to internet buyer. Fantastic. All right, folks, big coin here, the 13S. Again, this is a form Price, O'Neill, and Simpson. This is the top, okay? It says here the 1913S Indian Half Eagle has long stood as one of the great condition rarities of the series. This coin is a 6. Good heavens, ladies and gentlemen, the 1913 from the Don Coots collection, represented as lot 713. John. Now, 140,000. I'm going to 135, now 140,000 for the 13 San Fran. We're on the West Coast here, folks. 135, now 140. 135, now $140,000. I'm going to 135, now to go to 140,000. 135 it is, now to bid 140. Anybody there at $140,000? I'm going to 135. 135 it is. Anybody else? Fair warning, folks. I'm going to $135,000. Fair warning then, this again, a Jim O'Neill, Bob Simpson coin. I'm at 135,000. Fair warning then. Fair warning at a 135. We're at 135, and it goes to Internet Buyer. Lot 714 is the 1914, the 1914 in gem. John, what do we have on it? 75, now 8, now $8,000. I'm at 75, come on 8 grand. I'm at 75, come on 8,000. What do you think? Heritage Live, what do you think at $8,000? I'm at 7,500. 75 bid the 8. Anybody else then? Heritage Live, fair warning now. 7750 also works for the 1914, the number 3 all-time registry set for the 5s. Anybody else? All right, we'll do it at 7,500. Internet Buyer. The 14D, popular date in 6, John. What do we have? 22 now 24,000 for the 14 Denver. I'm at 22 now 24. 22 now 24. Population is 3 and 6. There's 1 in plus out there somewhere, none finer. I mean, what are you thinking? I'm at 22 grand on one of the finest coins out there in one of the finest collections out there, 23. He's got 24 now 26. I'm at 24 now 26,000. 24 now go $26,000. 24 now 26. What do you think? Heritage Live, talk to me beyond that. I'm at 24,000 now 26. What do you say? Anybody else now beyond the 24,000? I take 25. You want to go 25? Heritage Live, just go, yeah, I went 25 grand on this one. Yeah, 25. All right, John has it at 26ha.com. It doesn't mean you can't bid 28. Doesn't mean it. A lot of people think, I use my cut bid. Cut bid is just a bid. It's not your final bid. 26,000 now 28. Now 28,000. 26 now 28. I'm at $26,000. Anyone now 28 grand? Now to bid 28, 26,000. Miss Vanessa's thinking about it at 28,000. I'm at 26,000. Anybody else? Heritage Live, any other bids? All bids in now. All bids in. We'll do it at 26,000. Sure. 27,000. I've got 28,000 to beat you right off the bat. All right, folks, had one of those last-minute bids, right? If it's open on someone's computer, they can bid on it. They got the bid in. Took a little bit to get to the satellite. And to Emily, we had a bid at 27. John on ha.com. Our internet bid topped it at 28,000. Anybody now 30? Anybody now 30 grand? I'm at 28 now 30. Fair warning there at 28,000. All right, we'll do it then at $28,000. Little mini flurry there. Who got it? Internet bidder. The 14S now, again, these are the 5s, the half eagles. This is a Gem Plus, X Ducker, X Simpson. This is the finest known 14S and the only true gem known to us. There it is. And that's David Akers wrote that a little bit when he was selling it. But again, one of the finest known out there, top of the condition census. What do we have on this one, John? 90,000, thanks. 95 now, $100,000 for the 14S in Gem Plus. 97.5. John's got it 100 right off the bat. Now to 110. Now to 110,000. I'm at 100 now to bid on 110. 100,000 now, $110,000. 100,000 now, 110. $100,000. Anybody at a 110? Anybody at a 110? 100 it is. Now to bid 110,000. $100,000 it is. Fair warning at 100. Fair warning at 100 grand. Anybody now at 100 grand? Fair 110 rather, or 105. You could go 105. I'm at 100,000 now to top it at 105. Fair warning there at 100,000. Then we'll do it at 100,000 and it goes to Internet Buyer. There you go. The 1915 Mint State Gem. Again, tough any finer. And that is a beautiful looking coin. Love the patina. Just love the look of the coin, John. Regardless of the grade. 75 now. Who's at 75? 72 and a half now, 75. 72.50. Now to go to $7,500. I'm at 72 and a half now, 75. What do you think? 72.50 goes 75. 72.50 is the number. 72.50 stays the number. And it goes to Internet Buyer. All right, folks, getting down to the nitty-gritty here. The 15S in 4 Plus, CAC endorsed, tied for the finest, Bob Simpson collection, and again, CAC endorsed. This now the Don Coots. It's gonna your name's going to be on it in a moment. 60,000. Now 65,000. Now 65. I'm at 60,000. Now to go to 65. If we have crested the $2 million mark on this group, I'm at 60,000. Now 65. 65 now 70. What do you think? It's 70,000. I'm at 65 now 70 grand. Now 70,000. 65. Yes, go 70,000. What do you say at 70? Heritage Live. Fair warning at 65. Remember 67.5. That's another option for you. That bid is out there, Miss K, right? 67.5. She's like, yeah, I know. 67.5. You got to know it though, Heritage Live. You've got to know it's out there for you. I'm at 65 grand. Maybe one more bid. Maybe 67.5. I don't know. Your call. Sure, one sec. I'll take a sip while our agent thinks about this one. 65,000 now to go to 67.5. That would be the cut bid. Anybody want to execute that one? I'm at 65 now to go to 67.5 or offer it, and I will execute it. Anyone else? Fair warning at 65. One more call, sir. Anybody else? Give me a no or a yes. Or nope. Okay, got it. It's going to stay at 65,000, and we will rack it up 65 grand. Who do we send it to, Em? 32.99. All right, folks. Just a couple left on this, the Don Coots collection, the California collection. The 16 San Francisco in gem. Again, great look on this coin as well. John, what do we have? 26,000. Now $28,000. I'm at 26 now, 28. Again, at the top of the pop as far as condition, 27. 27 now, 28. 27 now, $28,000. 27 now, 28 grand. Now to go to 28. 27,000 now, 28,000 bucks. Anybody at 28,000? I'm at 27. 27,000 now for the 16 San Fran issue here of the fives now, the half eagles. Anyone else then? Heritage Live is a Mint State gem. We'll do it at $27,000 and it goes to 7257. There you go. Here we go. The 1929. This is the final lot of the Don Coots California collection, and we're going to continue on in just 5 minutes or so. But wrapping things up here is lot 720, the 1929 in gem, CAC endorsed. It's a former Childs, former Simpson coin. Again, John, what do we have on it? Now to go to 95,000, should be a quick bid at 95. I'm sitting on the cut at 92.5. Now to go to 95,000, what do you think? Heritage Live, what do you say at 95? I'm at 92.5, 92.5, and that is a beautifully lustrous coin. Good heavens, look at that coin. Anybody now at 95,000? 92.5, there's the 95 with a nod here. I've got 95, 100,000 over here, now to 110. Now to take 110, I'm at 100,000 on HA.com. That's an internet bid, Miss Vanessa. We've had that bid for some time. 100,000 out of, probably, 100,000 out of 110. 100,000 now, $110,000. Anybody? I'm at a 100. Anyone else then? 105 on a cut bid. Now to look at, now it just went, 105,000. How about 110 now? Same question, same answer. There's 110. Now to lock it up at 120. 110 now, 120,000. I'm at a 110 now, 120 grand. Come on, 120. 110, 110,000. What do you think at a 120? 110 now, 120,000. Fair warning then. Heritage Live, what say you? What say you beyond that? I'm at $110,000. Anybody else then? Heritage Live, talk to me beyond that. Talk to me beyond the 110. Fair warning then at $110,000. Anyone else? All bids in now. All bids in on the final Don Coots collection, the 1929-5 in Mint State 60.